I don't know if the offer's going to get any better than that, but you feel free to do what you need to do for your client. And that applies to everybody else as well.
Good if they don't just Perkins. I'm good. Yes. Okay, you're welcome.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Adesua. And then you gotta help me again. I'm gonna get this right before it's over with.
Adesua Orianwo.
Adesua Orianwo. Adesua Orianwo. Can you spell that for my court reporter?
ADESUWAORIANWO.
So it's basically pronounced just like it's spelled.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Okay. This is case number U60046121. It is alleged, Mrs. Orianlo, that you had a little temper tantrum in the White Castle.
Yes, it is, sir.
And there is an offer in the file to allow you to plead to the disorderly conduct and take this under a 6-month delayed sentence. So what that means is, if you want to avail yourself to this offer, then you would, wait a minute, you have another case. Okay. She has a related criminal matter for this date. So I'm inclined to just set a pretrial date. So I see that you have another related matter in this. Ma'am, are you driving?
No.
No, not you, Mrs. Oriental. Are you driving, ma'am? Ma'am, are you driving? She has no problem. Yeah, she's driving. So, essentially, you have a criminal matter that runs along with this case. In order to protect yourself in the more serious matter, it is my suggestion that we set a new pretrial date so you can handle that related matter. But the choice is going to be yours. I can allow you to speak with the city attorney as well to see what you want to ultimately do. But that is my suggestion.
Okay, Your Honor. I truly apologize, but I am quite confused about the whole process of things like this. This is my first and only offense, and I really don't have much of an understanding, and I haven't been in touch with any of my state appointed lawyers or anything of that matter at all to discuss the case. So to be quite honest, I don't know what the best legal revenue would be for me to take.
Let me wait until I get Mrs. Alcindor on the line in order to, so she can explain things a little better for you. And you can have, make an informed decision on how you want to proceed. We'll pass the matter. And the other two, the Galaxy A51G5. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, sir?
Eugene Lewis.
Eugene Lewis. Are you driving, Mr. Lewis?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Are you driving? Doesn't look
No.
like it.
No, I'm
All right. All right.
I know
No,
better
please.
than that.
The other lady, she's just driving away.
No,
Not paying.
I'm parked. I'm parked. We in a parking lot, see? We in a parking lot, Judge.
All right. Let's go with Mr. Loving. He's there, been waiting.
Hello, Your Honor.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Lappa would like to avail himself of the plea offer.
Okay. Mr. Levin, I'm going to get with you in just a second. Can you, we will recall the case of Mr. Aaron Tyler Lappa, case number SP 1150427, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Lappa, it's my understanding that you had an opportunity to speak with an attorney, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, hold on one second. I'm going to put you, Mrs. Alcindor, in a breakout room with Mrs. Orinawe, and she has some questions about her situation. And what she's dealing with is one matter before me, which would be a disorderly conduct, 6-month delayed sentence. And the other matter is a related case that goes along with this, assaulting of a police officer, where she's going to be in court on the, I don't know the date, but I can get that.
September 14th.
Just say that again.
September 14th.
September 14th in front of Roberta Archer.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I made the suggestion that she might want to put this off until she gets some kind of resolution in the other case and then come back, but I'm going to allow you to speak with her because she claims that this is her first time with the criminal justice system and that she doesn't have a clue of what's going on.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. So, Mr. Lappa, there is an offer here in the file. Again, the plea, we already discussed that. Is it my understanding that you want to avail yourself to this offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Lappa, do you understand that you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record, which would be to plead to the amended count of open intox passenger, a 2-point offense, abstracted, and it's a misdemeanor, a $240 fine, and dismiss the other 2 counts?
No, Your Honor. No one else has offered me anything else.
All right, you're taking this on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me draw your attention back to January 9th, 2021, and at around 3:11 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Fielding and the Jeffries Freeway. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that night?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then when you were driving a 2012 Jeep Gray,
Yes, Your Honor.
and in that motor vehicle, did you have alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what type of alcohol was that?
It was a beer, Your Honor.
And that beer was open, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm satisfied. I'm going to accept your plea to the open intox passenger. I'm going to fine you $240 for that matter. Mr. Lapa, how much time will you need to pay?
I can pay today, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm going to say pay by July 7th as well. And hopefully you get that in today. However, if you find yourself not able to pay that today and unable to pay that by July the 7th, then I would hope that you would zoom back in and ask for more time, Mr. Lapa, because I don't want to see this becoming a case where you get charged any excess penalties and fees. All right. If there's no further questions, Mr. Lapa, you are free to leave.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too.
Mr. Loving. Motor vehicle operation without security, basic speed. Michigan State Police. I don't have an offer in this case.
This is the,
It's a state case. Can you get a state,
policy
please?
up there.
You know, you can do it under the memorandum of understanding.
And that's what,
You can take offer. Remember,
let's see, so motor vehicle operation without security. I don't know. Let's see what type of offense that is. Sign off on these.
Thank you.
Make sure, I'm sure you'll let me know. All right, give me a minute. Let me see what this,
Okay, what is the ticket number? What is the file case number?
X3.
You said 22.
X, SX 3848188.
That's it. Spell your last name.
My last name? Oh, my last name.
Your first name.
That's the violation of basic speed law, violation of basic speed
Your
law.
bill of insurance.
Let's see. That ticket there, does that carry points to violation of basic speed law? How do they determine how many points when they don't have the speed down?
I believe just, like catch-all, can't really say what it was.
All right, so let's see what we have. Operation.
I'm not showing anything. Is there a way that you can locate that file?
Without
Concerning
security.
your- I'm not showing anything. But I'm just saying. That's too many numbers, man. That's too many numbers. You sure you have the right cord? It's only 8. It can be, you know, they have a Perkins over there at the city county building, 2 Woodward Avenue. What is the first name of the judge? Yes, you're in the wrong courthouse. You're in the wrong courthouse. It's the city county building, yes.
Councilman? Operation without
We
security.
can go online.
Who goes by
And
name?
see. I don't have it.
I have the manual pulled up here.
I'm old school, I have paper.
All right.
What you look?
I'm trying to see if we can get you something that you can live with, Mr. Loving. What is, do you know what they said that you did? They said that you were speeding. But what is this that he's, or if you know, this operation without security, where you're driving some sort of, what is that?
Operating motor vehicle without security is basically operating without insurance. I had no insurance on my Cobalt at the time when the acid crash happened, Your Honor.
Don't say too much.
I'm sorry.
All right, so that's what he's trying to say, operation without security. You
Provided
were
false
driving without
insurance.
insurance.
He provided false insurance.
Is that,
That's that.
how do we know that? Is that,
6'9". That's the. 469. That's what he got. Plus it's okay. Yeah. 469.
469.1? All right. I guess what they're saying is he provided false insurance. that the violation of, that would be operating without security, according to what
Security.
the
Sure.
code says.
Security. Yeah.
I wish I could find that on here. We're gonna have them look that up, and then we will, recall the cases. Oh, I didn't give you all these. Just, thanks.
Oh, you got some.
Violation of basic speed laws, 2 point.
Okay, violation of basic speed law is a 2-point offense.
And what's the other one?
That is operating motor vehicle operating without security.
Without security?
Yes, 469.1.
What's 6.9? Oh, well, that's a state charge, right?
Yes. Those are those. All right. What else do we have? Ms. Alcindor, what are we gonna do?
Ms. Orinawu would like to continue her not guilty plea and set this for a date after September 14th.
All right. Let's recall the case of Mrs. Adesue Orinawu. Case number U600462121. Does she need to be arraigned on this? Let's enter a not guilty plea on her behalf. Let's set a $0 personal bond in this matter. And let's give you a, what date is that other ticket gonna occupy now?
September 14th.
September 14th. Let's give you 90 days. Let's give you a September 27th date. I'll give you a pretrial date, September 27th, 2021 at 8:30.
Yes.
At 8:30 a.m. There's no further questions, Mrs. Orinawu, then you are free to leave.
Thank
got
you.
that?
Yep, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, September 27th at 8:30 a.m. Thank you very much. Good luck to you, and we'll see you back on that day.
All right. Thank you. Good one.
You as well. All right, we have Mr. Loving. You still can't find anything on that? All right, let's go. Mr. Lewis, you online still?
Yes.
Mr. Loving, I'm still gonna get that information so we can make sure that we're providing you with the proper information.
Okay.
Okay, Your Honor.
Let me check and see if Mr. Lewis has anything else. Let's see, 4 cases. All right, if you, barring anything else, Mr. Lewis, you have, let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Eugene Wilson Lewis, case number SP 1149062, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1149063, counts 1 and counts 2. Yeah, I just want to make
Yeah,
sure
that's
that
it.
it's not under his, without his middle name, Eugene Lewis. Sometimes they have right to something. Mr. Lewis, there's an offer in the file here to plead to
That's it.
you have this you have this a little bit wrong here, sir. Let's see. So, here it's written wrong a little bit, sir. But here's the offer here, leading to responsible to 1 count of speed limited access 60 and a 55. That's a 0-point offense. That's no abstraction and an equipment violation, civil infraction. The speeding ticket will be $125. The equipment violation ticket will be $120. That'd be $240. And we'll dismiss the other 2 matters.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. Let me raise your right hand, Mr. Lewis. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Lewis, you understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes.
And you're taking this on your own free will?
Yes.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to December 28, 2020, at around 5:14 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Harper and Barrett. Mr. Lewis, did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes.
And on that day, Mr. Lewis, the Detroit police officer pulled you over for speeding,
Yes.
and he pulled you over for speeding because you were in fact speeding. Is that correct?
Yes.
And specifically 44 in a 30-mile-an-hour zone, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to accept your responsible plea to the amended count of a limited access 60 and a 55. It's a 0-point offense. It is going to abstract. And Mr. Lewis, let me ask you this: on the same day, were you driving a 2011 Audi, silver in color?
Yes.
And does that Audi have tinted windows on the front passenger and driver's seat?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to accept your responsible plea to the equipment violation, and I'm going to fine you $120, in that matter, and I'm going to dismiss the other 2 matters.
Okay.
Mr. Lewis, when can you pay?
I'll say a week from today.
All right, I'm going to give you till July the 7th, 2021. And Mr. Lewis, if you find yourself in the position that you can't pay by July the 7th, I would hope you would Zoom back in and ask for some more time. We can try to see if we can get you more time.
Okay. Judge, who do I pay?
You pay either, you pay the 36th District Court. You can either come down to the courthouse and pay that. You can pay that online, or you can pay that at any DivDev kiosk in the city of Detroit.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
All right, you too.
Did we find out what violation without security is? Oh, state prosecutor, let's just get it on the phone. I don't see that on here.
What time I saw that too.
Should be in this code book.
I think it operates as a no insurance, Your Honor. I
It
think,
does.
I think.
That sounds about
So
right,
he false,
but
he
not-
showed false insurance or something.
All right, well, let's see if we can offer him an improper plate. Dismiss? What do you mean?
You know, the speed, proper.
No, I'm gonna do with improper plate and then dismiss the speed. And then you know insurance. What's the deal?
I always would rather have them pay to the speeding infraction than registration infraction.
No insurance.
Right, so that's the reason why the officer stopped, because of the speed.
So,
But it's a state matter, Your Honor, so I'm just up there just talking to myself on this one.
all right, let's offer him an improper plate. 0 point offense, 0 abstraction, and dismiss the other matter. How does that sound?
That sounds good, Your Honor.
Or you can go to trial.
Can I go with the dismissal?
Of the one for one improper plate?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is the state of Michigan versus Marquise Loving. Case number SX 3848188, counts 1 and counts 2. Mr. Loving, off the record, I just avail you to an offer to dispose of these matters. There was no accident involved in this case, was it?
No, Your Honor, there was no accident.
The net offer would be to plead to improper plates, $240 fine. That will be a 0 abstraction and 0 points. That will be a misdemeanor, however, and dismiss the other matter. You indicated you wanted to avail yourself to that?
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding, Your Honor.
You indicated that you want to take that deal?
Yes,
Okay, so, Mr. Loving, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Loving, do you understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
And by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to a trial. You
Yes,
understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I just stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
You're taking this on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me draw your attention back to February 16, 2021 at around 11:25 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of I-94 Freeway and Cass Avenue. Did you have a case occasion to be pulled over by a Michigan State Trooper?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you pulled over for driving too fast?
No, Your Honor.
Why were you pulled over?
I got into a car accident, Your Honor.
I thought you just said there was no accident involved.
The accident was me hitting the wall, and then I spun out of control, Your Honor.
What does that tell you, Mr. Loving? Mr. Loving?
Yes, sir.
What does that tell you? I see you got a lot of books back there. I'm sure you're a very well-read person. If I asked you, was there an accident involved? You told me no, but in fact, there is an accident involved, correct?
Yes, sir.
I didn't say whether it was a multi-vehicle accident. You're in a single car accident, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Mr. Loving, let's see. Let me ask you this. Were you driving a 2005 Chevy Blue?
Yes, sir.
Please pull up his driving record. What's your driving record look like, Mr. Loving?
My driving record is clear, Your Honor.
So you don't get many tickets?
No, Your Honor. This is my first ticket.
You need this?
In the front office. We only have those 2 cases here.
What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna rescind that offer. I want you to take the Michigan Defensive Driving course. Mr. Loving, you have a very good driving record. I don't know how long you've been driving. How long have you been on the road?
A year, Your Honor.
I think that I would rather see you take this course, and I would rather see you get something out of this course, and so that you can learn a little bit more about driving on the road and things. If you take this course and you bring successful completion of this course, then I'll dismiss both of these matters. Is that something that you think you can do, Mr. Loving?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have an ink pen, Mr. Loving?
Let me get an ink pen.
Well, you're computer savvy, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna send you in the chat.
I see it.
Mr. Loving,
Yes.
I'm going to give you 30 days to take this class. And I would like for you to make sure that you present proper documentation. They're going to give you a certificate. It's an 8-hour course. You can do it sort of on your own time, except I'm going to give you 30 days to do it. So you're not going to have more than 30 days. We're going to have you back in here on August the 2nd, 2021.
Okay. I apologize for the dog barking.
That's all right. Okay, so, and then be prepared, Mr. Loving, to provide the court some insight on what you learned from this, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you have everything you need? Do you know what is expected of you? When is expected of you and everything? Did you write that stuff down?
Yes, sir.
All right, what are we doing?
I'm going to the driving course to learn to drive a little better.
MichiganDefensiveDriving.com. Select the 36th District Court option.
Okay.
And with that, we're gonna have you back on August the 2nd, okay, at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
You'll zoom back in just like you zoomed in today, okay?
Okay. August 8th.
August 2nd, Mr. Loving.
August 2nd.
Don't come back talking about, you thought I said August 8th. And then we'll figure out what you learned. If you got completion of that course, I'll dismiss both the matters, all right?
Yes, sir.
Any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day, Mr. Loving.
Okay, thank you.
Who's on the Galaxy S20 FE 5G?
That's me.
Are you driving, ma'am? I see you're outside the courthouse, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. They didn't tell me it was a.
Who is me? What's your name?
My name is Shalari Goldsby.
Okay. Shalari? Goldsby?
Shalari.
Shalari? All right, good afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Goldsby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who did I just say? Goldston.
Goldsby.
Genesee.
No, Shalari. Shalari. Right?
Shalari.
Goldsby.
This is the city of Detroit versus Shalari Goldsby. Case numbers SP 1165979, counts 1, counts 2. Okay. Goldsby, this is a simple one. You plead to the responsible to the speeding matter, and the other matters dismissed. It'll be taken under a limited access 60 and a 55. That's 0 points. However, it does abstract to the Secretary of State, and I'll fine you $125. Other matter will be dismissed.
Okay.
Is that something that you want to avail yourself to?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You understand you have a right to a trial in this matter?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that right to a trial?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I just stated in the record?
No.
And you're taking this offer on your own free will?
Yes.
All right, Mrs. Goldsby, I would like to draw your attention to February 13th, 2021 at around 4:36 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Plymouth and Piedmont. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes.
And on that day, you got pulled over for speeding, is that correct? Lost her? You got pulled over for speeding on that date, is that correct?
Yes.
And you got pulled over 45 and a 35. Well, that's what you were charged. They say you were going 52 in a 35. You got pulled over because you were speeding, is that correct?
Yes.
I'm going to accept your responsible plea to the amended count of limited access. I'm going to fine you $125 in the matter. That's a 0-point offense. It does abstract, and I'm going to dismiss the other matter. Let's see here. How much time do you need to pay, Ms. Goldsby?
I can pay right away.
All right. I'm going to give you the same July 7th date just for the computer's purposes.
Okay.
Do you know how to make that payment?
I think I can do it online.
All right. With that being said, the account 1 is going to be dismissed and count 2 is going to be amended to limited access 60 and a 55, $125 fine. I have July the 7th. If there's no further questions, you are free to leave, Ms. Goldsby.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Who's on the Aristio 5, ma'am, that's been driving in my courtroom and all going to the shopping center in my courtroom and just handling all your other business? Please state your name.
Sonia Lewis.
Do you have a driver's license, Ms. Lewis?
No, I don't, sir.
And you're still driving?
I was trying to make an appointment.
I didn't ask for an excuse. You're still driving without a license, and you're in my courtroom driving, and you got a driving while license suspended ticket. What sense does that make? Failure to display, please straight up, $240 fine. Let's put it on the record. This is the city of Detroit versus Sonia Alice Lewis, case number SP 1151394. The offer here is to plead straight up to the failure to display. That's a $240 fine. I'll give you time to pay. There's no other cases here outstanding, but you're in court essentially because This is court, you are on Zoom, you're driving while you're in court on the line, so that's distracted driving, and you come in here with the failure to display because you don't have a license, and then you tell me you don't have a license.
I didn't want to lie to you.
That's fine, but you just. All right. So, Mrs. Lewis, did you get all your business taken care of today?
I didn't do too much of nothing, sir. I had just to go to feed my kids because they didn't have nothing to eat. So I just went around the corner to the grocery store. Usually I catch a lift or something like that. But my kids was hungry. I ain't had no food in the refrigerator. So I had to just drive around the corner. And then I didn't want to miss court as though if I wasn't there. So I tried to, and I apologize because I shouldn't have been,
Do you have anywhere else to go today?
I'm at home right now. No, I don't drive. I have called Ubers. I don't have nowhere else to go.
Don't give me the Uber excuse, Miss Lewis. You already caught red-handed. Let's get this over with so you can take care of those young kids.
Thank you.
This is a $240 fine. Miss Lewis, you do have a right to a trial, so you can either plead guilty, take the $240 fine as a 0-point offense. It does abstract, and it is a misdemeanor, but hey, really, you have nothing to lose if you just take it to trial and see if the officer shows up.
Right. Okay. You're right.
Yeah. Why not? All right. Let's set a trial date this matter of July the 16th.
Is that 3 weeks, Rob?
Yeah.
Is that 3 weeks?
That's the date I have on here.
That's 2 weeks. Really? Because this is the first in this week in a minute.
We need 3 weeks, Rob.
23rd.
23rd. All right, let's say July the 23rd, 2021 at 9 a.m., right?
Okay. Much like that
All
on
right.
phone. July the 23rd. Excuse me, sir. What time?
No, it's
9 a.m. July the 23rd. That's set for trial. If the officer doesn't show up, then the case will be dismissed. But if he does show up, it's going to be the same. It may be better. I don't know, but it's not going to get any worse. Failure to display.
Right. So basically, just come with the $240. I mean, have it. Just in case.
Ready. That's how you're supposed to come to court. Yeah, with the money ready in hand, so we can get it done, get your money, and take care of. But you may not have to pay, so I don't know. But you have nothing to do.
I'm gonna pray on that.
All right. If there's nothing further, I hope you don't come back with another driving while license suspended or no ops ticket. But you're on your way to doing it.
I'm not.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Tell your daughter we say hi.
She right here.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Y'all have a great day.
Be blessed, sir. Thank you.
You as well.
Okay. Leave. Leave. Don't leave meeting.
Ms. Alcindor, it seems to me that is all she wrote.
All right, sounds good. It was nice meeting you all, and thank you.
My pleasure. There's nothing else. You're free to leave.